Hello everyone. Today is my Mehano running day. My last video featured my lemurs, and now I'd like to show you my Mehanos. This is a catalogue I received with a Mehano set. It was a small steamer with some cargo wagons, loads of track and a speed controller. So this one is quite useful for identifying the various models. As you can see, this blue one, that's the 70000, very unsuccessful runner, terrible motor, so I removed the motor. That's a tail end Charlie now. So here we have the rest of the range. I have 10 in total. I don't have all of these. Some of them, like I say, like this one, Santa Fe, has a very rough motor, whereas the others have a can motor which is quite smooth. So without further ado, let's go to the first Mehano I want to show, which is my steamer. This one is an A40A3 according to the catalogue. Whoops, there we go. Now I'll have to rake this run a little bit quicker than normal, so it goes over the points, because it has quite a narrow wheelbase, and obviously on an express point it would have a problem. And yeah, it's running very well. Like I say, this was in a set I bought, and I just serviced it, cleaned the wheels and put it up on the shelf with the rest of my steamers, and basically it doesn't get run at all. Let's see, now it's still a nice little runner. There we are. It goes over the points, provided it's travelling at this speed. Any slower than it'll stall. Nice and quiet and smooth, just how I like them. Let's pick the speed up a bit. It's coming up to an express point, so I don't want it stopping there. Okay, it made it. Okay, so that's the only Mehano steam loco I have. No, I also have my Prairie, of course. I've shown the Prairie, so I have two Mehano steamers. Sorry, my bad, as they say. So the next one is a Southern. I'll try and identify it. It's a Southern SW1. So now we'll have a look at that one running as well. There we go. I recently featured my last Mehano to have LED lights and a motor swap. This one I did quite some time ago, installed lights, and this one also has a new motor. I believe it's not a Pico, I can't remember, to be honest with you, but it's this is also very quiet and smooth. Nice runner. The lighting worked out quite well on this because it already had some small lamps, so basically all I had to do was install the LED lights behind those, and I think the lighting is quite good. It's not over the top like on some of them. Right, so we'll stop that one there. Now we're going to run what is called an RS2. If I go the right way, there we go, lights on. Now this one has the original Mehano motor, and this is when I plan to install a Pico motor in when I buy my next couple. I'm looking for 5-pole Pico motors. I have a couple, but I keep those in reserve for my Pico diesels. So this one, I wouldn't call it noisy, but it's not as refined as the others. So like I say, a new motor will cure that problem. Just pulling a track cleaning wagon. Very bright lights. Okay, pick the speed up a little bit. So like I say, this one is a little bit noisy, but I'm not disappointed. They're quite old, so my next one is going to be a V160. Now, this type of Mehano diesel had what I call the open frame motor, which was very noisy. So I've modified this one with a Mehano can motor. I did this quite a while ago, last year, maybe even further, because like I say, this type of loco is a very rough runner with the open can motor, the same as the 70000. But this one's not running too bad. I had to put a lot of weight in this. It's a very heavy loco. It's more than half a kilogram. Okay, let's speed that one up a bit as well. Okay, so my next one to run will be an F9. Just give it a gentle nudge. There we go. This one, I did a challenge to see which one of my locos could pull the most carriages, and it was a very, very close run competition between this one and my Pico 218. This is all-wheel drive and an absolutely amazing puller, and as you can hear, it's quite smooth as well. And again, this one has the original Mehano motor, the can type. This one hasn't been modified, only LED lights installed, nothing else. Okay, now we'll go on to my next model, which is the maroon Alco. That's over in the, I'll just start one up and up. There we go. This one has a black swan on the side. I cannot identify this one at all. I know it's an Alcoa, but I cannot identify which railway line would have run these. Maybe it was just, what do you call it, I don't know, fictitious, or they just made it to look different. And again, this has the original Mehano motor. Right, so that one can run around. Then my next offering is an SD40. Coming nice and slowly through the station. There we go. Oh, this one also has a Pico motor. I replaced the Mehano motor with the Pico motor and installed LED lights. This was a long time ago, 18 months ago maybe. And like I say, this runs very, very well now. For me, it's an inexpensive modification. The most would be about 12 euros for a motor, for a 5-pole. This is a 3-pole motor. The 5 poles are around 12 to 15 euros, I think they are. But again, very, very nice runner. Yeah, very, very nice. I'll just speed up a little bit so I can do a local swap. Okay, so just bear with me while I do a local exchange. Okay, so this next one is a GP18 Mehano. See the lights coming on? There we go. This one also has the original Mehano motor, but it's exceptionally good. Very, very good runner. The only thing I've had to do is put extra contacts on the wheels so it can go around my tighter curves and over the points. Yeah, very, very nice runner. Right, so that one can run as well. So now what we'll do is I'll change the logo. And now we'll run, this was the last one I modified. So let's let this one have a go. There we go. So this, like I say, I featured this a day ago, and very, very happy with this one. This one also, as you may recall, has the Pico motor conversion. Okay, so we'll let that run around there. So we'll stop that one. And now very, very briefly, what I would call the star of the show. Has to be Mini Me. Here we go. So there's Mini Me pulling Big Me. Okay, thank you for watching.